You know what? My fringe isn't working today, and we're just gonna have to make do because I honestly cannot even bother to start straightening. So it's just gonna have to go like this because boy, oh boy, I really can't. Hi guys, it's Bernie here. Why do I always close my? Hi guys, it's Bernie here, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to I can't even dance. I don't even know how to dance. But anyway, welcome back. Kill on the shoulders. Kill the cake. Anyway, I'm so excited. I'm so happy today. I'm so happy because I got a surprise for you guys. I have got a secret. Do you want to know? You can't know. Guys, if I start to act weird here, honestly, you'll find that I would explain everything in my next video. So keep an eye out. I can't even speak. I'm too excited. Keep an eye out for my next video. But if you think I'm starting to act weird, yeah, I would explain the whole thing. But anyway, let's get into this video before I start rambling. Okay, so this video basically it's about UKCAT, as you guys have obviously seen from the title. My previous UKCAT video about the tips and advice and how to do your UKCAT test on the day, practicing, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. You guys really loved that video, and honestly I'm so thankful. I saw it was like over 1,000 views. I was like thank you guys so much. Thank you for the feedback, the comments. I am so grateful, honestly. So I just thought I'll do like a updated kind of video about the UKCAT test, and I feel like this is a subject nobody like touches on. I hardly saw any video on it on YouTube, so I thought I would do this because a lot of people fall into this set. Basically it's, you know, what happens when you get a bad UKCAT score. Now I said like, you know, tips and how to do it, but sometimes life be throwing jokes at you and be doing madness and you don't get the score you actually wanted to get. And this happened to me on my very first UKCAT test. So I didn't get what I wanted to get, and it's not one of those exams where like, you know, the results is online or you have to wait a couple of days. You get the results there and then as soon as you finish your exam, so you're gonna have to see it, even though I kind of delayed it later on, but anyway, that's not the point. So I got my scores and it wasn't honestly what I wanted and it wasn't what I anticipated. So I just put myself in my room and just cried for a bit, you know, just my own way of dealing with it. So whatever way you want to deal with it, because I feel like you actually need that for you to then clear yourself and to get over it. So whatever way you want to deal with it, but then you have to realize that as soon as you finish dealing with it in whatever way you want to, you have to start thinking of what you're going to do next, what's going to happen next, because you can't just sit there. You have to like make a plan as to what you're going to do. So I'm going to share with you guys 4 different things, 4 different ideas that you could do on how to deal with the situation. So the very first thing you want to do is to take your UKCAT score and have a look at the universities that could, you know, give you an interview based on your UKCAT score. Not all universities grade the UKCAT score as highly as other universities do, and what you have to remember is the UKCAT score is just for them to give you an interview, because once you get to the interview stage, after that, for them to give you an offer is based on your performance at the interview. So check what universities offer, would be able to offer interviews based on your UKCAT score, or what universities don't highly grade UKCAT score, don't take it into consideration as much as other universities. And you also want to make sure, like I always say, have a list. That's the most important thing to do. Have a list and check each individual university's requirements, so you put yourself at a good position. You're not just, you know, making a loss of a choice just because you want to go to that university. So make sure you check each individual requirement and, you know, apply yourself whatever way they want you to. So that's the very first one. The second one is to check whether you're able to do a BMAT. Now a BMAT is similar to a UKCAT in the sense that it's an entrance exam for medicine, but it's different because it's not an aptitude test. You actually have to study for this exam. So yeah, check what universities that are asking for a BMAT, and that obviously puts you at a better position, puts you at an advantage, because, you know, you're opening yourself more to other universities. But definitely check if you can do the test and when you can do the test, because it's honestly not like the UKCAT test. The third thing you want to do is to see whether you'll be able to do medicine abroad. So whether it being you want to study it in Europe or in Ireland, or I've heard the Caribbeans are really nice as well. Well, it's a nice place, but it's not a holiday. But anyway, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of countries that offer medicine and offer it in English as well, because obviously you want to be able to understand what they're saying. But they also give you I think some universities also give you an option. Well, not give you an option. You have to study their language as well, because that's the only way you can communicate with the locals and with the patients. So check for, you know, consider universities abroad. The final thing you want to do, which is like the last option really, I put it last for a reason, is seeing whether you would want to retake the UKCAT test. Now, I said before, the UKCAT test is not something you can retake in the second year. You would have to wait till the next year. So that would unfortunately mean that you can't go into university next year, as you know, you'd obviously planning to. So just take that year's gap and use to like identify your weaknesses, identify the places you fell back on, the places that you struggled on, and work on them so that you'll be able to improve your UKCAT score. And then re-watch that video if you haven't watched the top tips about the UKCAT test, and just apply this. I really hope this has been helpful to you guys. Like I always say, I hope it's encouraged you guys that, you know, all hope is not lost. You can still do it. Like, just because an obstacle is there doesn't mean that you can't cross it. You will cross it. You will get there, guys. Just hold on, keep the faith, okay? Keep the faith. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. So yeah, oh, before I go, I always do this every day. Ooh. But anyway, I was gonna say, like I said before, my next video, you guys better keep an eye out for that, because I'm not serving no tea. You better bring your own tea, but it's gonna be good. So you guys better keep an eye out for that video, because it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So anyway, guys, I hope it's been really helpful. I hope you have a lovely day, of course. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. If this is your first time on my channel, join the family, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.